Good morning. Here we are again with the second Stratford Coaches Show, the Eagles Nest Coaches Show. I'm John Kosater, my co-host Graham Hefner, and this man smiling in the middle is head coach Paul Carroll. Coach Carroll, quite a show last Friday. In your wildest dreams, did you see this kind of performance from your team?
Like I said before last week, we always expect to have that type of showing. We were excited about Friday night. The kids came out. They were fired up about playing the number one team in the state preseason. I wasn't expecting 49-17. They turned it up a notch. They showed that the hard work paid off as far as this summer. And what I'm starting to see now with our football team is the other night they're starting to build that chemistry that we got to have to be able to go through this season.
And you were mentioning that you were looking for some leaders on this team last show. I think I saw some leaders kind of step up and do a lot more than they did last year. Did you see that in the first week?
No doubt. Even though it looked like 49-17, it was a lopsided game. It was not. It was close early. And, we came out and scored first, and then all of a sudden they hit us with a deep ball over the top. They scored. So we did face some adversity in that game. And our older guys and younger guys, they did their job. They stepped up and made the plays when we need to make them and encouraged each other on the sideline, which was huge.
Coach Carroll, it seemed like we had a very balanced attack Friday night. Was that in the game plan with you and Coach Copeland?
It was, and this is probably the first time for me as far as handing out 3 offensive players of the week, which is phenomenal. I hope we're in that situation every week. We had almost 536 total yards. Rushing was 312 and passing was 236. And offensively, our guys, made some explosive plays. We got the ball in the guys' hands that needed to get it, and we're going to have to concentrate on that every single week.
It seemed with your defensive background, you had an aggressive blitzing approach with Maddox and Ryland coming off the edge, and that seemed to work pretty well as the game went along. Was that a big part of the game plan as well?
It was be aggressive, and we're going to be aggressive on defense. I'm a big believer in going to every single game, maybe mixing up some blitzes here and there, but not a whole lot. We try to do what we do. We're going to be aggressive. We're going to play man coverage. The guys stepped up and they made the plays when we had to. We did have a couple busts defensively. Just by alignment, our biggest thing is if you get aligned and you do your assignment, they're not going to be able to score. But as you can see, we gave up some big plays to them, and especially in the run game, I didn't like that too much. So we've gone back this week is really concentrating on fitting the gaps where we're supposed to be and doing what you're supposed to be doing on the field for 48 minutes.
So we also noticed you had a lot of young players. I think one of the keys to your football team is you have a sophomore quarterback that was making his first start. He's 135 pounds. That's probably soaking wet. And I don't know I'm sure you did see it, but what I saw is a quarterback just gaining confidence throughout that game.
No doubt, and he's going to do that for the rest of the year. We had all summer long with him. He was here every single day during the summer. We had several padded camps, and he's been taking those step by step, and he has not taken a step back. He's just going to keep getting better. The biggest thing that I was surprised with him the other night in our whole offensive team was the fact that we didn't turn the ball over. And that's what's huge in high school or any level you're at is not turning that ball over. He made plays when we had to make plays, and I was very pleased and proud of how he played the other night.
And when you have Tyler Stevens back there, being able to threaten with the pass, just a huge weapon.
No doubt. Tyler had a heck of a game. He actually carried the ball 30 times and had 172 yards. He had, reception-wise, he was receiving 2 for 78 yards. Like going into this season, we've got some playmakers on the offensive side of the ball, and we just got to get it in their hands.
Okay, so coming off of big win. Confidence is up, and all of a sudden you have an off week in the second week of the season. So is there going to be any humbling going on this week? Like, yeah, we were good one week, but how do we keep this going? How do you approach that in your off week?
Well, the biggest thing for us as coaches, everybody patted us on the back Saturday. Everybody patted us on the back Sunday. For this week, right now till Thursday, even at school, everybody's congratulating still. And as coaches, it's our job to get those guys ready to play for next week. And that's what we've done this week. We went Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday, and we're going today. And we're full speed. We're out there doing board drill. We're trying to get better as a football team. And I told them, after Monday, it's done with. Pacelli's done with. Now we got to work towards Pinewood.
Coach, we appreciate your time as always. We're actually going to talk to a few of the players today. And if there's anything you'd like to close with?
Yes, also we have coming up September the 3rd, Malcolm Mitchell is going to be here. He's a former Georgia Bulldog, former NFL player of New England Patriots. He'll be here with Share the Magic. Share the Magic is a reading program as far as that he sponsors. But he'll be here at Stratford talking to our student body, which is an awesome thing. We're just thankful for him coming and talking to our guys about reading.
That sounds great. And last week I went Go Eagles or something. Graham told me that is not the Stratford way. Graham, what's the Stratford way?
Eagle Pride.
Eagle Pride. We'll
Eagle
see
Pride.
you. We'll be back with two players in just a minute.